I really thought they had
I
a
think
running
I
back
told
too.
you guys about this in the episode before, but I saw Pat White and Steve Slayton at a Young Jock concert to date myself.
Yeah, bro. That was one of the that video that what is it? Aaron made the little audio clip of that shit, and bro, that's how you can age yourself very well. Young Jock concert.
The Young Jock concert.
Yeah. Like who listens to Young Jock right now?
Hey, this is Poppin' Jock too. Poppin' Jock. This is pre-perm Jock. This is Poppin' Jock.
Oh, when Young Jock looked like a fake ass Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
He looked like fake ass Young Jeezy and Maurice Jones.
Like Janky.
And Maurice Jones.
He do though, bro. That's crazy. How you going? Both of us combined, we make Young Jock.
That's what it was. They had to, if they were to have a baby,
hey,
I'm not gonna say back again like we never left because shit, we left.
Hey, then tell them the truth.
Really nothing special podcast. RNS podcast. If you know, you know. It's been a minute though. How y'all been?
Been good, bro. Been good. Shoot.
Good, man. Chilling.
How you been though?
I'm good. It's good to be back.
Ask you, how you been, man?
I was about to say it's good to be back. I know for all of us, we apologize. It's been so long, but hey, it is what it is. Life happens, but hey, we're back. Just gonna basically just cover what we haven't been able to cover in a while. Then gonna end it up with the top 5. Before we do all of that, though, DJ, hit us with a black fact.
All right. So Samuel Jackson used the word motherfucker as an anchor to manage his speech impediment. In other words, so like say if he's stuck or, somebody stutters or something, the motherfucker, and then just get himself straight and then proceed like that. To me, that is hilarious. But it's not so surprising from Samuel Jackson.
Hey, it got money in the bank, so I ain't even mad at him.
He's the highest grossing actor of all time.
So there we go.
Yeah, by yelling
motherfucker. And he's in everything.
That's
like he might not have a star role in like a whole bunch, but like he's in everything.
But like he's an actor though, because like he'll even do plays and all that stuff. So it's like certain things you don't even.
He's in everything.
So when you say an actor, Samuel Jackson is that motherfucker.
That motherfucker. I like what you did there. If there's one person and one word that kind of defines, like if there's a word that defines one person, it's Samuel Jackson and motherfucker. So that doesn't surprise me one bit.
How you gonna have Samuel L. Jackson as a speech impediment? Like that's kind of hard when you have a speech impediment.
Hey, but you can't even tell. Like the dude is an actor, bro. Like, hey, whatever you got to do to make it work, make it work.
Hey, exactly. Y'all hear about Zach Wilson?
No. So I'm interested, but no.
Intrigued.
So Zach Wilson. Apparently, this is all through social media and the Twitter.
Allegedly.
This is all alleged. He broke up with his ex-girlfriend now, started dating the ex-girlfriend's like best friend. So then I think they broke up after that. There was some sort of comment that was basically saying, talking to the second girlfriend, somebody made a comment like, oh, you're running through him or something like that. She comments basically saying like, no, I'm not running through anybody. Talk to Zach because he's been banging his mom's best friend. So yeah, so it's just so there's a whole thing about, mind you, Zach Wilson went to BYU. I thought he was Mormon. I don't know if he's Mormon, but he went to BYU. Apparently, he's just running through everybody, and it doesn't matter. He might go to the book club. He might go to the club now. I don't know, but Zach Wilson is Zach Wilson, aka Finch on American Pie.
Yeah, they ain't safe.
Ain't nobody safe, bro.
Ain't nobody safe for him.
Ain't no safety on that clip, boy.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yo.
He got the extendo, actually. He had the
extendo clip.
Extendo clip, right,
boy. Got rounds for everybody.
Nah, for real. Yo, Zach Wilson, when he in the building, bro,
hey,
he taking everything.
I saw that and I was like, I retract any slander I ever had for Zach Wilson after his rookie year. Like, he's still some shit, but he's good in my book. I'm not saying he's a good football player. I'm just saying he's good in my book now.
It's like,
he's not good.
It's like, yo,
he's not good, but he's good. He's good.
The quarterback on the field, you're not that good. But when you throwing outside the game, bro, touchdown every time, baby.
There's a difference between a player and a player, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, he had to put the A on that joint.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dang, he just went through the squad.
Yeah, like literally the squad, the whole squad.
Dang, he even got somebody mama though. Like, that's messed up.
Hey, shout out him. Sounds like he's having a great offseason. I hope it translates to year 2. That's all.
Hey, bro, at least we know his cardio is A1 now.
Should be. He doing he doing something during them OTAs, I'll tell you that.
Hey.
Yeah, whole bunch of 2 days.
2 days, 3 days. You getting to it.
Hey, shoot, I ain't mad at him.
I'm not mad at all.
A whole bunch of up downs right there. You feel me? Whole bunch of up downs.
Oh man. Oh man. It's been a minute. Right.
I'll go that way.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go first? It's been a minute, so we could cover.
Spin the wheel.
We already know what it is. Let's talk about that KD and Kyrie.
Right. All right. I would do what it takes to get rid of Kyrie. KD, you stuck with me, nigga. Like, I wouldn't trade him.
As a Nets, from the Nets standpoint,
I wouldn't trade him. Because right now I'm not getting anything near like what you would hope to get in return, but you would never get that though.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, there's nothing that's
the
gonna
thing is,
sound...
like, to feel like you get an even return with the Kevin Durant trade, you're never going to get an equal return in the Kevin Durant trade because he's a 1-on-1, right? Like, you're never going to get an equal trade for Steph, for LeBron. You're never going to get an equal trade for that because, like, they're 1-on-1s. But like,
the only team that wants them though is the Lakers. Like, they want to put Westbrook. Does KD really want to play with Westbrook again?
The thing is, he would never. Even if they go to Brooklyn, it's a buyout.
That's what I'd assume.
It would be a buyout.
It'll be a straight buyout for that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'd assume, unless they found.
He would never suit up in a Brooklyn. He would never suit up in a Brooklyn Nets uniform. I can tell you that much. He'll probably never go to the building.
Yeah, you're right on that one. I can see the Kyrie leaving, but I don't see KD leaving because who's going to fork over? Like, I saw what they're asking for. Like, what, 4 first-round picks? 2 top level players? Like, who got that?
Hey, bro, like we gonna build, like we gonna build something. We got some money to play with.
He ain't going nowhere, bro.
I wouldn't trade him.
Because isn't it? It's like a situation with Ben Simmons too, with his contract, where you can't get too many young players. Like you could only grab one.
Yeah, it's like you could only have one person on each team from that has some sort of rookie extension, and like he's one of those people, and Tim and like X amount of people are right. So
now, say Ben is balling a little bit, I get rid of his ass on a heartbeat.
Who's gonna take him? Who will be that team?
Somebody take him.
But who?
I don't know. That I don't know. Season hasn't started yet. Nobody's got injured. I don't know.
But all right, look, hypothetically speaking, what team do you think he would be a good fit if you could trade him?
It will be more so trading like for a player type, I guess. So like, I feel like a Jeremy Grant would be nice. I feel like a Ben Simmons or Jeremy Grant is comparable.
I'm not mad at it. Makes sense.
That's comparable.
But at the same time, like, I wouldn't even.
Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that can play a role on every team in the league.
But I really feel like, me personally, I don't feel like the Nets is. I feel like KD, Kyrie are gonna still be on Brooklyn Nets.
Kyrie's gone, bro.
The Lakers are the only team that wants him.
That's the part that they fucked up with. The Lakers always got to open.
Who's they?
The Lakers, they always got to open them out. Well, Kyrie too, but the Lakers always got to open them out.
Elaborate on that a little bit more for me.
Like, they fucked up the Anthony Davis trade because that's what took so long. Nobody is giving out really any kind of deals because we know the only team you can go to is this team, and they know that. So it's just a long, drawn out deal process if you do it and like, you know, kind of have an understanding, and then you know, you can still flirt with other teams and stuff. But when it's like this, you know, you can't even flirt with another team. You can't get nobody even try to really get anybody involved on a serious matter.
I don't know if that's necessarily the Lakers' fault for like speaking out on it, just because it's like that's really the only team that has interest anyways. So I feel like it wouldn't matter like what they said. There's only one team. It's only them. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I feel like Kyrie's gonna get traded. And he probably will. I think he will soon. It's gonna be tough to just willingly trade KD. Not only just willingly trading KD, but he has 4 years left in his contract. Like it's tough to just let somebody of his stature go just because he asked to leave. Like, you know,
and
we have plenty of time to figure this out. You know, at least that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm KD, I'm like, all right, like I made a terrible decision. Like, let me just I fucked up. Let me get out of here. But because I mean, when it comes down, unless something crazy happens, the Nets aren't going to win anything. I don't see them winning. They're just not good enough when it comes down to it.
They don't got enough players.
Yeah, like they're just not good enough.
Because the NBA kind of shift, your team has to be deep now. Like, you have to have a decent roster. And I look at their roster and it doesn't look strong. It looks super top heavy.
There's like the early 2010s, like the big, well, I mean, I guess still now, like people still talk about trying to build a big three, but it's more so like if you can get 2 solid dudes and then use that third dude money for like 2 or like 3 solid guys and then get depth off of that, like that seems like a better recipe than getting all your cap for 3 guys and then trying to get everybody else in the minimum. And it seems like that's sort of the plan for a lot of these other teams. And like, they're starting to build that way. Steph and Clay are like that. I think Draymond's on a little bit less. If you look at the Celtics, Brown and Tatum are like that. And everybody else has there's not 3 max contracts. You have 2, and then you could use that third max for more money. I don't even know where this is, where this is even talking about in the conversation. But I think that is how teams need to start planning instead of trying to necessarily feel like they need a third guy.
I feel like
third star, I should say.
I feel like the only time a third star really works is if like everybody's in their prime. Like if they're a little past it, it's just like you got all that money allocated for what reason?
No, the third star has to be the biggest sacrificer, and he has to be cool with it. That's the only way it'll work.
And it's only been a few.
You have to be, because that person is equally talented as a second one, but he has to sit there and be like, fuck, you know what I mean, and take that and realize that's what it is.
Hey, Ray Allen did it. Chris Bosh did it. Shoot, Draymond does it.
Yeah, on
Draymond. That's Draymond.
Look, I don't want to disrespect his name. Yeah, it's different, but I'm not going to disrespect his name because but at the same time, he's
Draymond
not
sacrifices his body. That's about it. Other than that, he's just playing his role.
Yeah, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I just feel like he's playing his role, but I feel like he could still get a little bit more buckets if he was. You don't think so?
No.
Not even 12 points?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I think
he was averaging 12 points. Yeah, I think
he could. I think at his peak he could have probably given another team 12 points. And the thing about it is like that's not even trying to be disrespectful. That's just not.
No, that's just
I love Draymond. I love Draymond. But like,
you wouldn't. It's nothing disrespectful. That's just
if you're on a good team, you wouldn't want Draymond to score more than 12 points. Exactly. If Draymond is a 17 to 18 point scorer, your team, there's a problem with your team.
You got a problem.
The only time,
there's no disrespect.
No. I was just gonna say the only time it's good when Draymond has 17 is if he got 10 boards, 10 assists.
Yeah, right.
5 blocks. It's
4 for 5 shooting.
Yeah,
still not
shooting. My man had a night. You know what I'm saying?
Like with Draymond, it's more of like what else you doing.
Yeah.
Like when you're doing, like when you fill in that stat sheet, that's what I mean. Like if he was on another squad, like if you're still bringing those other stats with it, you're an asset, and he's a big, strong asset on that part.
He's useless on a bad team.
One thing to switch it up a little bit. We're still talking off season. One thing I want to ask. I know this is always gonna be a conversation every year. It's always gonna be a conversation every year, and somebody's gonna do it, and then we always gotta clown somebody. Beal and Dame just got extensions. Everybody's gonna that's what I'm saying. Like
they got them bags,
but that's the thing. Like, not necessarily. I don't want to try and clown them, but I want to ask you guys why you guys think only in sports, if a person takes more money, it's considered a bad thing.
Oh,
like, why do you guys like?
I don't think it's a bad thing. Hey,
but there's gonna be a lot. Well, I'm saying that because there's gonna be a lot of people saying, "Oh, he should have left here. He should have went to get the money. He's a loser. This. He doesn't care about winning." But if you get 5 years, 200 and something million, like only in sports, people are gonna call you fucking dumbass to get more money.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking like why you guys.
Or when you want to get traded and when you want to leave your job and go from Apple to Google and you do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't get.
Yeah, I'm just curious why like us as fans only see like it's like we're never gonna be in that position. We're not as fucking good at anybody, like close to anybody, at least athletically, to even ever be in that situation. Not even gonna. Realistically, I'm never gonna even make that money outside of basketball. So to even talk about somebody making that, so like, why as fans do we just think that?
I hate to say it, but we, as media, that's one part of it. It's the narrative that's always pushed with it because like you'll hear like, oh, Dame, Bradley Beal, they don't want to win, they don't want to go to another squad or find a team that where they're going to excel and win a championship. But at the same time, it's like, bro, he just signed for $200 million. Like, that's a win. No matter
Dame's
what.
Last year, he's going to get like 63 million or some shit like that. It's like,
by the end of Dame's contract, he's gonna have made 461 M's in the league. If running from the grind gives me 461 M's, I'm running from the grind 10 times out of 10.
No, you're right on that. And it's so funny that like we put that narrative like, oh, if they don't got a championship, but let's be honest, like none of us is at that level, but we all know how hard it is to win a championship in anything. You have to have
hard.
So many, you have to have so many things to go right for you. No injuries. Then you got to have like the right matchups on a certain team. It's just like, yo, it's not just one player. It takes like football. It takes a whole entire squad. Basketball, it's going to take 5 plus, 2 other players that's on the bench. Like, dog, it's not just one player that's going to solve that issue.
There's so many legends that just didn't win for whatever reason, like legends, greats. And
there's a whole area that lost because of just one man alone.
Right. I don't mean
but no, all right, but not to cut you off, but I hate that narrative when they say it's just one man. Bro, the Bulls was stacked. Like, he had Scottie Pippen and a couple. We can go down the list of their roster. Like, the Bulls was an issue, bro.
Yeah, right. But they had Black Jesus.
That too.
Yeah, but like I don't mean to say this like I have like a loser's mentality, but like there's so many great players that just didn't win, and for some circumstances, like I feel like if they were in a different situation, they probably would have won. Like if they were in, but there's like it's one of those things where it is what it is. But another thing that people don't realize, like Beal, realistically, like what I think, Beal just got his bag and is probably going to request a trade later.
I
there's also that part.
Dame, I don't know about. I don't know about Dame.
I don't know about Dame, but
Dame had a couple of times.
But I'm confident.
I think there's going to be a chance where Beal is going to request a trade.
Yes.
So
yes, I think he'd be like, all right, the motherfucker's got a year.
Get your bag first.
Yeah, I'm getting my bag, but y'all got a year. If not, I'm telling you right now, I'm going.
Right.
And I was surprised Bradley Beal signed. That was the one thing I was like.
I wasn't.
I was.
I wasn't.
I was like, bro, I thought you had been gone. Because like, what year is this for a rebuild for the Wizards?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, it's all.
What do you mean the Wizards? What do you mean?
Is it a rebuild? It's just the same shit.
It's just under construction. My bad.
It's under construction.
My bad.
Building a fucking stick house.
I'd love for the Wizards to be good though, man. It would be good for the area.
It would be. I think it would be great for basketball.
It'd be great for basketball.
Honestly, it would make so much sense if the Wizards are good because every other thing with basketball, well, not college, but like the high school scene is like stupid in the DMV. Just like the amount of talent that comes out of there, but like the team doesn't represent like what's around it.
Yeah, because they can't draft the talent.
I mean, yeah. I think we were talking about this like
it's like a basketball like mecca in the country.
Yeah, but I mean that's part of the draft. Like you can't draft everybody from DC.
Right.
So I mean,
if they could, they would have got KD.
Right. Hey,
off the rip.
If they could. Hey, K.
Yeah, hey, we taking help.
Look, you know how many opportunities this man had to go.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
He didn't want to go.
He's like, nah.
Just like, I was just gonna say, like, when the Knicks are good, bro, the NBA is doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's like, it's certain teams you want to see them do good, but it's just, hey, no. For them, it's ownership. Ownership is in their way. Yeah. What are some, as I was talking about that, what are some moves that we liked in the offseason so far? Not too many have been made because of the whole KD thing. But...
How do you guys feel about the Christian Wood move to Dallas?
Christian Wood is one of those people that there's always people that's like always talked about, and I'm like, all right, bro, you got to show me. And every time it's time for you to show me if I'm turning on to the Rockets. he puts up a dud. So like
I know
he's like Christian Wood's supposed for what he's supposed to do, it's probably cool. But like I don't know. I just haven't seen.
I feel like he's an empty stat sheet stuffer.
Yeah, like
I feel like he gets empty stats.
It wouldn't surprise me if he did.
He's probably one of those players where when the lights get a little too bright, he plays exactly who he really is.
Like when Luka was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna need one of them things out you tonight," and he's like, "Hey, bro, I'm kind of scared."
I'm kind of, but we all know players like that. Like when the game is not that serious, like they can show out, but then when it's tough times,
Tuesday night in Sacramento is a lot easier, and then May in Phoenix, it's different.
I would say I don't have too much of a comment on that one, just because, like I don't know. We'll see, and he'll be on TV more, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Hey DJ, how you feel about your favorite player, Rudy Gobert?
Oh, how does Rudy Gobert go for so much? But honestly, the whole KD trade is fucked up because of Rudy Gobert trade.
Nah, hey, that's on the franchise accepting that.
But it fucked up the trade market. Because now you're like, Booty Gobert went for this. You're like, this is Kevin Durant. Booty Gobert went for this.
You're talking about,
and honestly, I feel like it's an empty trade. I feel like it doesn't really it allows Cat to play more outside. Is pretty much what they wanted to
do. To be honest,
which it works for them.
It is. I'm worried. I feel like they're gonna be slower.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Like D'Angelo Russell's not that fast as a point guard.
No,
you got Cat and Rudy on the lineup now, so you really got Ant just going.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I'm kind of.
And honestly, with Booty Gobert not having no kind of offensive game, he's just gonna be at the block just in the way.
Right. So like you are there. Right. You're getting Cat out like in the perimeter more, which is nice, but like I don't know, it just.
But you got this dud in the middle.
Right. I'm worried. I'm worried.
You got an offensive dud in the middle.
Yeah.
Like how much they gave up for him. That's what that tripped me out. I'm like, we're talking about the same player.
Hey, Jamel.
Yo.
Tell me I'm lying. Nigga, they give up a house, a car, their wife for a free safety. This nigga got no offense, my nigga. They gave up for a free safety, bro. Like this nigga
you said a free safety, bro.
Like, yo, stop. Why even go down there? You traded for the wrong position. You ain't in the wrong sport.
Wrong sport.
Wrong sport,
safety.
Bro.
Yo, Rudy Gobert is more like a strong safety. He in the box.
Yeah, he goes, Mike, bro. What? He has no offense. You gave up all that for
a two-time defensive player that they just gave that to him. It was like, here you go. You can have that.
I'm trying to.
How many defensive player of the year Kawhi have?
3?
Does he have 3?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let me look.
No,
he has at least 2. He went back. He went back to back. While Jamel's looking it up, any other moves you like, DJ, or dislike?
I really like the DeJounte Murray move. I think that one's underrated.
I like it.
I like that one a lot.
It gives Trey some time to play off the ball.
Yes, because I think Trey is nice off the ball.
And he's nice off the ball, and it's a lot. Like it's a lot to be the guy everything. To have the ball every play, like
to do everything.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
He has 2?
2 times.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. It's so you have DeJounte, you can play point, huge. So he's already is gonna take the pressure off him. Then on the opposite side, defensively.
Look, let them get one more piece. Just one more piece, and I think they'll be like really scary.
They'll be a scary team.
Yeah, I think they'll be really scary. They need like one more guy. Honestly, it could be in a situation where they don't even have one more guy. They just have like get a couple decent wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like some two-way guys.
I would say a bunch of 3-and-D guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Spurs. I don't know if y'all seen that dude from France, but the Spurs are definitely taking for that dude from France next year.
Oh yes, bro.
Like that has to be why they're just getting rid of John Tim. Like they have to be one of that guy from France. That dude is a problem.
Yo, he was
talking about that 7'1" kid.
Yeah,
he's like I think he's taller than 7'1", but yeah.
He was serving our Rudy Gobert, like really making him look bad. It's like
bro, I like 16.
Yeah, 16.
He was like 16 then.
But like, bro, I know you're giving that face, but like he was saucing them up with the handles, like the correct angle and all that. Like, dude is nice. Like he's gonna be a problem.
I'd probably like from what he looks like, I'd probably tank for that dude too. Like he like bro, he can do everything. Like he can do everything.
You know how like they say you can't coach speed, you can't coach height.
Well, you can't coach what he has.
The Spurs is one of the organizations that really kind of has to build from scratch because nobody's gonna go there. So the only way to build from scratch and to get home and to like get your talent to stay with you is you got to go overseas to do it. Because those are the only guys that are staying put in a small market. If you think about
it. Yeah, I mean, there's
other than Dame.
Yeah.
Because Bradley Beal's not in a small market.
Technically, San Antonio is not really a small market.
It's a small market franchise. It's considered one.
And the only reason I say that is just because like the turnout for the team, like they show out in San Antonio for them.
Right.
Well, I mean that's the same thing as OKC, but they're still a small market.
I was about to say OKC games is turned up, but
they don't like Oklahoma don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they got that. Yeah. No NFL team, nothing like that.
The only one that was willing to stay was Russ, but it got time for him to go.
Yeah. Any other last moves you want to talk about before we get to this top 5?
Nah, it's been pretty quiet in the NFL.
What do y'all feel about that Baker move?
Oh, man,
whatever. Sam Darnold's gonna start week 1.
Yeah. You think so?
Yes.
Sam Darnold's gonna beat out. I'm almost positive Sam Darnold is gonna at least beat out Baker in the preseason. In the preseason, I think Baker will end up starting, but he's not gonna win it from the start. Baker
started at least 6 games this year.
I have a funny feeling that Sam Darnold's gonna have basically what he did last year. He's gonna have a solid preseason. He's gonna have like one good game to like Robbie Anderson week 1. Like they're gonna have like a crazy connection, and it's gonna be like, oh, Sam Darnold's back. Like same shit Sam Darnold's been doing for the past like 2 years. By week 4. By like week 4, week 5, about week 4, week 5, Baker's gonna shit the bed. But then, either way, he's not gonna start. He's not gonna start week 1. That's my guess. That's my bold prediction.
Nah, I'm right there with you. I say week 4, week 5, Sam Darnold is gonna do what everybody's gonna be like, yo, I told you, we see the talent in the arm, and then he's gonna start throwing interceptions, and then we're gonna be like, all right, put Baker in there, and Baker is gonna do what he usually does.
My whole thing was you can't go in there with Sam Darnold being your only option. And your whole team knowing.
You saw what happened.
Yeah, and your whole team knowing that that's your only quarterback option. You can't go. Your team has no confidence in you as a coach to say, "Hey, look, so Sam's going to be our quarterback for all 16 games this year." Nigga, please, bro. He ain't finna start all 16, bro. We all know Sam ain't finna start all 16. All 53 of us. Sam know he ain't starting all 16 or 17. Sorry, he know that's not happening. Like
you're right because you're gonna lose the room after a while.
You're gonna lose the room.
You're gonna lose the locker room
if you don't make another move to say, hey, it does. And I don't think I think Baker's do I think there's 31 other quarterbacks better than Baker? No, I think Baker's a starter. I think he's an NFL starter.
I'm kind of done with Baker, bro. I see a whole bunch of hype and
Look,
I got a whole bunch of energy.
I'm done with him, but he's a starter. I feel confident that I can win a game.
I'd rather have Fitz Magic at least I'll get at least 6 good games.
I was tired of that shit. Fitz Magic. He ain't do shit. He throwing 5 picks the next fucking game. I can't stand that shit.
Hey, bro, it's like the honestly, way you said that,
personality goes a long way.
Yeah, no, he's hilarious. He's a good guy. He's a good guy
because he gets away with that shit simply because he's the man.
Because exactly. I don't know. Maybe that's why it burns me up. Just because he's hilarious.
That's special. I've never been into an NFL locker room, but he got to be the man.
No.
To be that way.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that in the locker room, everybody was cool with him.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
Like, it wasn't a single person. Once
once I saw that when he was in Tampa Bay,
when he had Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, it was like he had Deshaun Jackson's code or whatever. I was like, all right, he's probably a cool ass dude. Because he's still some shit, but he's probably a cool ass dude.
Like it's a lot of different characters in that locker room, and for somebody be like, yo, put my chain on. Like that means everybody is really behind you, backing you from practicing on, because the games is one thing, but practice football, you're doing more practice than you're actually playing the damn game.
Right.
That's true. You earn your respect.
Facts. All right. Let's get to this top 5. Top five. This week's top 5. Top 5 college quarterbacks of all time. Mel has the first pick. I have second. DJ has third. You have 2 when it gets to you, DJ. Mel, if you're ready, you are on the clock.
First pick, Lamar Jackson. That rushing and receiving the passing yards was crazy that year.
I'll follow your lead. I'll go Vic.
Okay. I thought he was gonna be there a little bit longer.
I wasn't even thinking Lamar, but once you said Lamar, I was like, I gotta do it now.
What'd you say back in the day? How dare you talk about a black quarterback like that? I just black quarterback.
Oh, I was thinking Vic. I just wasn't thinking Lamar. That's all. Right. I was thinking somebody else, another black quarterback, actually. But...
Let me go Peyton.
Okay.
Let me go Cam.
I wasn't thinking Cam. That's a good one.
Let me go Cam.
Cam's a real good one.
Cam had one of the best years ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's a real good one. I'm gonna go Matt Leinart.
I was gonna wait for that one.
Okay.
Well, you got 2.
I'm gonna go the opposite. That stole one from him. I'm gonna go Vince Young.
That's the black quarterback.
Hey, I had to be a homer.
I knew with these next 2, you was gonna get Vince Young for sure.
Yeah, and hey, he's been out the league, but Andrew Luck.
He was cold.
So, I don't know who's doing it. There's a 6-part podcast, basically everything from the NFL that caused them to retire early, and it seems pretty interesting. It's coming out soon. I just thought about that once you said that.
Okay.
Seems like it's pretty dope. College quarterbacks. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Money Manziel.
Hey, college-wise, my man was cold.
I'm like, NFL? No,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll do that.
You can't. And he was a problem.
You can't deny it. That boy was cold. Hate him while you want to.
Yeah.
That boy was cold. I just had to. Let me go Pat White.
Okay.
Let me go. Dan Marino.
Hey, that's another good one. Kodak.
Yeah.
No, that was whatchamacallit? That was Kodak Best. What is it?
I just had to get my man Pat White. That was my guy.
Ooh, Colt Brennan.
Hey,
Hawaii?
brought one back.
Hawaii?
Brought it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bro, he was throwing like 60 passes a game. Like he was going crazy.
Yo, I there's no way you could recruit me to be a running back there.
Oh hell no.
No.
Hey, bro,
That's pass pro. That's pass pro all game.
Yeah. So you're gonna get a total of 53 handoffs a year.
A career.
But DJ, technically that would probably be the best spot for you because you're more of a scat back, bro. Like,
yeah, but like
you ain't rushing for shit though, but your receiving yards is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, but 53 handoffs.
Hey, look, bro, you're Brian Westbrook.
If they're passing that much, they better throw me some screens or something. I don't know.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, for real.
No, you got last two.
I'm gonna go one. Shout out to the short legend, Doug Flutie, Boston College. And
Hail Mary.
Hey, I'm gonna get it one time. He was a problem. I'm gonna go with RG3.
Oh my god.
I was thinking about that.
I got another one for you.
Colt McCoy. I'm going back to back Colts.
Hey,
is Colt McCoy still the winningest college quarterback of all time?
He might be.
I
would say probably.
I know when he graduated for a few years he was.
Hey, you know who else was cold? Was Kellen Moore at Boise State.
Yeah. But we're not done. But I'm not gonna pick him.
Yeah, I was like,
hey, look, I don't care. I was never gonna pick him.
Steve
Kellen Moore put Boise on the map.
Yeah.
Hey, he wasn't running for Heisman with Cam that year.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me get Steve McNair.
Aaron McNair. Is that Alcorn State?
Yep. Was that an HBCU?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So you know who we didn't you know who got you told we don't fuck with.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, it's clear there's one person that just was not on this.
It's obvious there's one person that none three of us really fuck with. And if Rick was here,
you'll never see another player work as hard as me. You'll never see another player work as hard as on this field. You'll never see another team on this field. Shut up.
Your whole entire squad was numbered felons.
So look, I used to work with the guy that was that played on the team, right?
From Florida.
So I asked him, I was like, "Yo, it's like, is Tebow Free?" He's like, "Man, fuck no." He was like, he was just telling me, he was like, bro, like he got hyped up, and he's like the shit that I can't tell you, but I could. And he's like, bro, I'm tired. Like he was like, he was like, bro, it was some wild shit going on there, and like,
bro,
that whole time he was like, bro, and then he was just like Urban's boy, so he got put on the map, but he was definitely by far not the best person on the team because they were trying to put Tebow on the map when who was it? Chris Leak was there.
Chris Leak was there.
Yeah, and they was trying to put Tebow.
He kind of took minutes from Chris Leak.
Shoot, what is it? They even Cam left because of him, and he got in trouble.
Yeah.
And
they was making him play tight end. Like that don't make no sense.
He left because he wasn't getting no playing time. He didn't leave because he got in trouble. All the niggas was getting in trouble. Nigga, they were all.
They was felons. All of them was felons, bro.
I'm saying they had murderers in that team, bro.
Yeah.
If they ever do a 30 for 30 for that shit, I can't wait.
The team caught like how many? I don't know how many bodies they caught.
Yeah.
Not to be like on some like wild
right,
shit,
right. No, it's
but just facts.
It would definitely be a story. It would definitely be a story. I'm glad Steve McNair's on this list because he was so tough in college. Yeah, shout out HBCUs. Yeah. I always say
shout out to Jackson State.
Rest in peace, Eric McNair.
Rest in peace, Eric McNair. Tell me this isn't the greatest movie one of the greatest movie plots of all time. Like I've thought about this for a while. A movie plot when basically the best athlete of an HBCU is a white guy. That's a plot like that. That would make a great movie. Maybe even TV show. Maybe even a great TV. But like,
I think a TV show would be better.
If some nerdy white guy is like,
he can't be nerdy. He
can't is be like.
Nerdy.
Nah, yo, if he go to HBCU,
mind you,
I'm not trying to be.
You gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish. Some nerdy white guy is like Lamar Jackson, bro.
Bro, he's going act
that'll be
like
fun. That'll be the funniest movie of all time.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. If he's going to HBCU, he's going to transform or be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he
he's going to become Paul Wall.
That's what I'm saying. You're not saying that like he's a nerdy quarterback.
I don't think you can be white. Go to an HBCU, not as Paul Wall.
That's the point of the movie. He turns into Paul Wall by the end of the movie.
No, he won't, bro.
And he's Heisman.
Nah,
bro. Like this, bro. This is the greatest movie of all time.
No,
like
you just made a reverse. How high? That's what you made. That's all you made. Instead of red and meth, like you got Chad.
That's not a hilarious situation. It's like Chad. It's like the Mad Real World. It's like the Mad Real World.
All the writers holla at my brother though.
For real.
All the writers holla at my brother though.
Yo, holla at Aaron, bro. He got an idea. He got ideas.
It's exactly what you said. It's like the Mad Real World with on Chappelle's show. Except it's HBCU, and this dude is actually tough, though. Like.
Oh, okay. It would be fire.
Look, the only way I would say that
it would be fire.
The only way I can see that happen if it actually happens.
Y'all not seeing the vision.
The vision's crazy. I'm sorry. Okay.
Y'all not seeing the vision. It's like
you said that episode. No. I got you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. So, like, imagine if Chad was actually beating like Kyrie
tough though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's tough. Like he's like nerdy.
I ain't saying Chad can beat everybody's ass, but Chad can beat a couple of dudes' ass.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the killer, but don't push me. So Mel got Lamar, Vince Young, Andrew Luck, Doug Flutie, RG3. I got Mike Vick, Matt Leinart, Johnny Manziel, Cole Brennan, and Cole McCoy. DJ got Peyton Manning, Cam, Pat White, Dan Marino, and Aaron McNair. We'll have all the votes up. Appreciate you guys for voting in advance. We're back. We'll be back. We'll not be back in 3-4 months. I can promise you that. So just stay tuned. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Like, just been asking, like, where you guys been. Like, I really appreciate it. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out y'all. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, share, follow. I think I already said that. Email. Tell your lost long friend that you haven't seen in like in second grade, but like you caught up in social media like over the years and stuff like that. Like that person, like, oh yeah, them. Really Nothing Special podcast. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you find podcasts. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere.
We back, baby.
Everywhere.
We back.
Yeah. Back next week.